Hello guys and welcome back to Aquatic Life and Theme Parks, and in today's video we are continuing on talking about plants in the series of how to start a fish tank. We're going to be talking about a topic that should be covered more, more in the aquarium hobby: live or fake aquarium plants. Now before we go and start talking about live and fake aquarium plants, before you start watching this video, make sure you go and watch the previous video where I explain what is aquascaping. So let's begin. Let's begin with artificial plants. Now, artificial plants tend to be made out of silk. Beginners most likely will buy them at the beginning of them getting into the aquarium hobby. The reason being is because they're cost efficient, they're easy to care for, and sometimes live plants do confuse first time fish keepers when they come into the hobby. Now, my opinion on live plants is fake plants, sorry, is I'm not against them, but they don't look natural, and sometimes they don't even look, real. Sometimes they are really, really colourful, and plants that you can't even find in the world. They just don't look as best as live plants. Live plants are natural and of course living. Now when you first get into the hobby, and if you are a beginner coming into the aquarium hobby with no information whatsoever, live plants can 100% be daunting. All the information and all the information you see online can be quite daunting. How to plant them, where to plant them, the nutrients they need, the lighting they need, their names, things like that can really be daunting and actually quite scary for some beginner hobbies. I was definitely like that. I chose artificial plants over live plants because I thought they were so difficult to care for. But once you get your head around it, and obviously you do all of that research, taking all of that information, watch videos like these, they sort of start to make sense, and you starting to get used to that, get the hang of it. And you only have to go over it once to when you set up your next fish tank, you can just do it like that. It's really, really simple. Obviously, live aquarium plants can bring also a lot of benefits to the aquarium, but more on that in the next episode of this series, this section on this series. Of course, as well, it can make your aquarium look more authentic. If you choose a fish, you want to try and recreate the habitat, plants will definitely make it look 100 times better than having those fake artificial plants in there. This video is not to say, of course, do not buy artificial plants, go for live plants. This video is just to sort of help people go into the right direction. If you want to use artificial and fake plants, go ahead. It's your aquarium at the end of the day. You're going to be the one looking at it 24/7. In my opinion though, live plants are just a little bit better because, as I said, they create that authentic look, something that you'll see in the wild. It will also, brings tons of benefits to your aquarium and actually saves you quite a bit of time in some cases, but more on that in the next episode. But I hope this video helped you, choosing between artificial and live plants. But apart from that, stay aquatic everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.